Right now, Vice President Kamala Harris officially starts her presidential campaign with a visit to Milwaukee today, and we're live with her message to voters. Also, Wisconsin will be one of the swing states to help decide the 2024 election. We'll take a look at a specific county in the state that could make all the difference. And later, candidates for Dane County Executive are giving their best pitches to voters on why they should get the position. Welcome to News 3 Now at 6. Well, good evening, and thanks for having us in. We begin with Vice President Kamala Harris holding her first rally in Wisconsin since announcing her presidential campaign. It was in Milwaukee 1 week after the Republican National Convention there. For more on the Vice President's visit, let's go to News 3 Now's Eric Franke out in the Milwaukee area.
Brady, you were there last week. It seemed like the Republicans had all the momentum. A well-run convention, hard to argue with that, right here in Milwaukee. Thursday, the Democrats reeling a bit. The president diagnosed with COVID at that time, his future uncertain. Well, you fast forward to Sunday, he drops out of the race. This fundraising rush happened since then. And within 48 hours, Kamala Harris is on the ground right back here in Milwaukee with a raucous crowd full of energy beginning her bid for the White House. For more on what she said and what we can really, quite frankly, expect in the next 105 days is our political reporter, Will Keneally. Will.
105 days, I'll go fast. From Harris's speech, we heard her draw a distinction between her and Trump, talking about her record as a prosecutor compared to Trump's felony convictions. Now, from Trump, Harris pivoted to her and Biden's record. And when we talk about energy in the speech, this is one of the lines that got the biggest applause from her speech. Take a listen.
Has the freedom to join a union. Where every person has affordable health care, affordable child care, and paid family leave.
We also heard loud cheers throughout the speakers today, talking about Harris becoming the first woman as president. Certainly, Eric, as Harris is introducing herself both to Wisconsin voters and the country as that Democratic nominee.
Yeah, Will, thank you. And the crowd here, of course, in a setting like this, it's mostly supporters, Democrats, who will, many of them, be delegates to the Democratic National Convention next month in August in Chicago. But also a ton of folks who got RSVPs sent back. They had to move this to West Allis Central High School, to the field house here yesterday, in part because the response was overwhelming. And this newfound energy that seems to have jolted Democrats awake in the past 48 hours since the president's decision to withdraw from the race, it's undeniable. Last week, as Republicans ruled this city, the vice president's speech here today certainly grabbed away some of the momentum earned by Republicans here last week.
She's fighting for our future. We're fighting to not go back. We don't need to go back. We're moving forward. We've tried things. Those policies aren't working anymore. We're moving forward to new policies, and she's the one who's going to do it for us.
And there were a few mentions of the fact that she spent some of her very early years in Madison while her parents worked at UW. Well, she certainly felt among friends here today in West Allis. Now, hours after the president dropped from the race on Sunday, he passed the baton to Kamala Harris, his vice president, and from there the fundraising race was on. Hundreds of thousands of voters are urgently supporting her campaign now. That includes residents from Madison who say they are ready to show full support for Kamala Harris.
A presence, I think, of black women. And given what I saw last night with the black men, I think you will also see black men willing to roll up their sleeves and kind of change this narrative.
And right now, the numbers are simply mind-boggling. Harris's campaign has raised over $100 million now since Sunday. That easily sets a fundraising record. Meanwhile, RNC Chair Michael Whatley releasing the following statement on the vice president's visit to Milwaukee today. He says, quote, Harris can try to save face, but she can't reverse the nearly 100% increase in fentanyl deaths that have wrecked communities across the state during her failed tenure as border czar, end quote. Now, the president, we haven't heard from him since his decision was made public on Sunday. He will deliver a national address on his decision to drop out of the 2024 presidential race tomorrow. It'll come in prime time, 7 o'clock Central Time. And Biden, of course, as we've mentioned, has already endorsed his vice president to take his place. Well, we can certainly expect more visits from Kamala Harris to Wisconsin. This was her 5th visit to Wisconsin, her first as a presidential candidate. And of course, with such a battleground feel here in Wisconsin once again in 2024, this won't be the last by either party in the run-up to November. Brady?
Eric, Will, thank you very much. And of course, we know Wisconsin is a key swing state in this year's election, but within it, we're taking a look at a swing county nearby. Sauk County is more purple than ever this election season. Maddie Heimsch is here with that story. Maddie?
Yeah, Brady, Sauk County has a unique demographic makeup. The countryside community is in such close proximity to Dane County here that it brings rural Republicans and Democrats from the city together in one municipality. In the past 4 presidential elections, Sauk County voted for the eventual winning candidate. For Obama in 2008 and 2012, then for Trump in 2016, and most recently for Biden in 2020. And Wisconsin as a state has that same record.
And it tends the way Sauk County goes, so goes the state. And typically, so goes the country.
Jerry Helmer, chairman of the Republican Party of Sauk County, says it's not a coincidence. Those in Sauk County lines represent the bigger picture.
I think it's a real impressive 50-50 mix.
And this election season, that representation will be more telling than ever.
But there are a lot of people that don't vote, that don't care, they don't pay attention. And what has happened with all of the events lately, we're going to see these people voting.
Susan Noer is the chair of the Democratic Party of Sauk County.
You know, we're rural, so there's that. But we voted for, 3 Democrats out of the last 4 elections. I think the demographic is maybe changing a little bit.
Noer and Helmer agree that the county has trended blue in recent decades.
Because of Dane County's cost of living, a lot of people have migrated to the rural counties, and Sauk County is so close. It's a great community, and so they have brought a lot of the Democrats into our local counties, and I believe that's what has turned it purple.
And while neither can predict what shade of purple we'll see in Sauk this November, both agree that the outcome will be telling, state and even nationwide. And you can see which other counties are playing pivotal roles here in Wisconsin right now on channel3000.com.
Thank you, Maddie. Turning to weather now, more rain today. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington with the first warn forecast. Alex?
Hey, Brady. Hey, southern Wisconsin. Yeah, we did get more rain across a decent portion of southern Wisconsin, including Madison. And it was those showers that pushed to the south that are making the rest of the shower and thunderstorm activity for this late afternoon and evening hours a bit of a struggle to form across the area. A few lone showers up towards Beaver Dam, swinging off towards the south and towards the west. Just a couple of isolated showers and thunderstorms scooting along the Wisconsin-Illinois border near the Darlington area, just south towards Monroe. When we look at the rest of southern Wisconsin, shower and storm activity again struggling to form. Our future track model had been indicating that we'd be looking at some more isolated to scattered thunderstorms, and it may be possible that those thunderstorm chances are dwindling once again because of the earlier showers and storms that we had, taking away some of that lift in the atmosphere that you need for showers and storms. Temperatures in the middle to upper 70s across all of southern Wisconsin. It's quite comfortable out here in the patio. I plan to get a walk in here after our 6 o'clock show, and it might be a nice night for it, provided we don't get any more pop-up showers and storms. 77's a popular number in Dane County, although we got a sprinkling of 78s and 79s. That dew point, a measure of moisture, is 65. Just a touch on the muggy side out there across southern Wisconsin. Planning the rest of our evening in Madison and southern Wisconsin, there still is that chance for a few pop-up showers and perhaps a thunderstorm or two through at least the mid to late evening hours, and then that will dwindle and go away. We'll start off Wednesday with a little patchy fog. Coming up in Maine weather, we'll cover if we can expect more rain chances on Wednesday and just how high the temperature is going to get over the next 10 days. I have the answer in a few minutes.
Thank you, Alex. Well, we are following developing news tonight. Madison police have arrested a 21-year-old man in connection to the shooting at the Harmony Apartments that killed 15-year-old Kaisha Miller last October. This is the first arrest made in the case. Arman Rahman has more on what we know so far. Arman?
Brady, Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes called this incident, quote, a cowardly act of violence. And police tonight say there are more arrests possible that could come along. Now, police say 21-year-old Donovan Douglas of Madison was arrested Sunday by the Dane County Sheriff's Office on drug and gun charges. Now, he's facing charges that include homicide and attempted homicide stemming from that October shooting. Surveillance video from that night shows 5 people getting out of an SUV at the Harmony Apartments and shooting about 50 rounds. 15-year-old Kaisha Miller lost her life and 3 other teens were hurt. The second shooting here in just months, it kicked off a citywide discussion on violence and needed resources for youth on the Far East Side and at this apartment complex. And so far tonight, while they didn't want to appear on camera, residents here tell me that they haven't seen as many of those safety changes here as they hoped since about years since those 2 shootings. The Madison police say more information on Donovan Douglas's arrest will be issued in a press conference tomorrow. For now, live on the east side of Madison, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
Armand, thank you. Coming up next on News 3 Now at 6, home prices have reached new records, why there may be signs a buyer's market is on the way. Plus, a Milwaukee couple is lucky to be alive after a car rolls over them on the sidewalk. What may have helped actually save their lives? Up next.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6, brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
My name is Adrienne, and I was hurt in a car accident. What Gruber Law Offices done for me was made me feel safe. It didn't cost me anything, just one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
The Buy More, Save More sale is back. It's the best time to refresh your whole house because the more you buy, the more you save. You can take up to $300 off your purchase of bedroom, dining, sofas, home office, and so much more. Use Steinhaffel's 60-month financing to make your dream room even more affordable. The Buy More, Save More sale, only at Steinhaffel's. Shop in-store or online at steinhaffels.com.
What's up? You need some windows?
Howdy. Oh, you need windows, yes you do.
Hey folks, you call the experts? Increase your curb appeal and save big this summer with free installation on windows, siding, doors, and roofing. Plus, no interest for 5 years. And we'll get it done Feldco fast. Free installation ends soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco. In a leisure concept swim and place pool, you can also walk, jog, exercise, float around, play with the kids, anything you can do in a big pool, but this one has swim jets, temperature control, is super insulated, and you can use it year-round. These are made right in Iowa and take only a week or 2 to get. What a great, fun, low-impact way to stay healthy. Get to Leisure Concepts' awesome showroom on Madison's Beltline at the Park Street exit and see one in person.
There's a lot to love about life in the 608. Fundraisers, farmers markets, family events.
Tell Josh what inspires you, and it might be featured on News 3 Now this morning. In the 608, weekdays only on News 3 Now this morning. You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Dramatic video out of Milwaukee shows 2 people escaping serious injury after a violent crash. Take a look. Surveillance video shows the remarkable crash. Now, a dark SUV turns into the path of a speeding white car, which then slides into 2 people who are walking on the sidewalk, rolling right over them. There's another look at it. It appears the old payphone pedestal may have kicked the car over or popped it up enough to help spare the couple who never even knew what hit them.
I was having a hard time breathing. The girl was crying. She said her shoulder all messed up. So she's got like scratches and stuff on her. And they were all down, sitting on the ground crying. I thought for sure they would have been killed, but I'm really happy that they're, doing good. They're okay,
Can you imagine going through that? Well, the driver of the car was ticketed for reckless driving, driving with a suspended license, and driving without insurance. Homes in the U.S. are the most expensive they've ever been, at least in this century. The median price of a previously owned home rose to nearly $427,000 last month. That's the second month in a row prices reached a new record high based on data going back to 1999. That's according to the National Association of Realtors. June was also the 12th month in a row prices increased on an annual basis. Meanwhile, existing home sales, which make up a vast majority of the housing market, fell 5.4% last month. It's a sign of a weakening demand amid the worst housing affordability in a generation. There's still more to come tonight on News 3 Now at 6. Dane County voters will have an extra oval to fill in their ballot in the upcoming August primary as candidates for Dane County Executive get a chance to talk with voters. And we could be in for some drier weather this week. Alex is back with the complete forecast after the break.
Does our foam insulation work? Listen to this.
The power in the neighborhood was out for 2 days in 95-degree weather. My thermostat only went up 3 degrees, and that's even with letting the dog in and out. It was very comfortable here.
And her savings were more than the insulation costs.
If you want to save money on your power bills, get USA Insulation. It makes a huge difference.
USA Insulation.
TDS Fiber Internet makes our home smarter. Working, playing, living, learning. It's all better with TDS Fiber Internet because it's faster, more reliable. It's award-winning internet served up by friendly local folks. It's what keeps us connected. And isn't that what it's all about? Say hello to internet that hits different. Say hello to TDS.
It's Empire Today's half price sale. Half price on carpet, hardwood, vinyl, and laminate. Plus half price on quality professional installation. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
This summer, feel confident from head to toe with Sono Bello Permanent Fat Removal and get summer body ready in just one visit.
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sono Bello's biggest sale of the year. Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It will change your life. It did for me.
I can't wait till the summertime hit. Hot Mom Summer, here I come.
Call 1-800-905-6520 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
Right now, we're running our 60-60-60 sale. So when you purchase your new concrete coating, you get a $60 Visa gift card plus either 60% off installation or 60-month no-interest financing. This is one of our best deals of the year. So visit our website or call the number for your new floor today.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
4 candidates are campaigning to become the next Dane County executive. Voters will decide that in the August primary election. The Dane County Purchase of Services Committee and the Children, Youth, and Family Consortium of Dane County sponsored a forum for the candidates with the League of Women Voters moderating the event. Merrill Hubbard is back from the forum that brought in dozens of locals to listen to what these potential leaders have to say. Merrill?
Yeah, Brady, the Dane County Executive is a powerful role in local government. The person in this position oversees the Health and Human Services Department, which is the largest expenditure in the Dane County budget, making up 40% of funds. Tuesday morning, we saw 4 potential candidates that are campaigning for the spot, and locals were there to learn more about the people on the ballot.
I was not sure what to expect coming in.
These are the 4 candidates running for the Dane County Executive. All have different backgrounds and all are well established in Dane County.
It was really amazing to hear their thoughtful answers and to really understand a little bit about each one of them and how entrenched they are in this community.
They all
care about our community deeply.
This executive position is a 4-year term, one that can change how this county handles homelessness, housing, mental health resources, and more. And a lot of that depends on their community partnerships.
It's not just the county exec's role to make decisions for our community. I think it's the county executive's role to make decisions for our community in partnership with the community.
All 4 candidates went through rounds of questioning from sponsors as well as potential voters.
I'm always really interested in how our legislators are going to approach the issues that affect older adults, because we are a growing population and a fast-growing population. So they did touch on some of those things, and those are the things that really are the most important to me right now in my life.
Those attending said they are confident in how qualified each of the candidates are for the position.
When they hit the ground running, they're already going to have connections. They're already going to have networks. They're already going to have deep roots. So I think this is really exciting. This race is going to be really exciting.
Wisconsin's primary election is August 13th. To learn more about the candidates, you can visit channel3000.com.
Thank you, Meryl. Alex, I'm still drying out from that downpour today, but I see that drier weather is on the way.
Yes, indeed. We'll be tracking that eventually as we carry on into the rest of this evening. We'll change our graphics over here to Max 1 if we can behind me here in the 3x3. And part of the 3 things that you need to know are those scattered showers and storms will be ending. So Brady, yes, we've got some drier weather on the way, and that dry weather will last from Wednesday clear going on into the weekend. Enter the heat. We'll turn the furnace back up again by the time we get to Sunday. Want to do a little tour here with Radar 3000 to see where and if we have any scattered showers and thunderstorms across southern Wisconsin. Fewer down across the south near Walworth County and Rock County a little bit earlier this afternoon. Some showers just south of Gratiot. A few showers and thunderstorms trying to pop up very, very intermittently over northeastern Iowa and then again north up towards Camp Douglas, but not widespread right now across southern Wisconsin. A few little dots here over northern Columbia County heading over towards Beaver Dam. We're keeping an eye on this. We were thinking with our future track model we'd see a little bit more widespread scattered thunderstorm activity, but I'm not shocked, and here's the reason why. A lot of the showers and thunderstorms that we had this morning that came right across Dane County have pushed to the south, and that pushes a lot of that lift for additional shower and thunderstorm activity across southern Wisconsin. We'll be monitoring that over the course of the evening. Temperatures down a little bit as well today, upper 70s to right around 80 because of those morning showers and storms, which took a while to clear on out. We also have some very high thin clouds. That's that smoke from wildfires out west that keeps moving into our area, causing moderate air quality conditions across the area. 77 is a pretty popular number. We've got a 76 in Oregon and also 76 to the northwest on the other side of the Wisconsin River in Sauk City. Planning the rest of the evening tonight. Won't be shocked to see a couple isolated showers and storms still pop up between now and that 10 o'clock time frame as we head towards 6 o'clock Wednesday morning. We'll replace that with the potential for some patchy fog. Here are those scattered showers and thunderstorms still dotting the screen here at 7:30 from Camp Douglas to the Dells to just near Madison, maybe just a little bit to the south and west, moving over towards Janesville around 10 o'clock, and then to the south, those showers and those thunderstorms go by the time we get to 12 o'clock. Jacob will be here for our later evening newscast tracking the end of those showers and storms. We have a little bit of patchy fog to start Wednesday morning with temperatures in the lower to middle 60s. If you're going to be joining us for concerts on the square, a tiny chance of a shower earlier in the day to the west. Otherwise, the rest of southern Wisconsin in the upper 70s, right around 80. Isolated maybe quarter to half inch if you're lucky to sneak a shower or a thunderstorm yet this evening, but most places at this point in time are going to be looking more on the dry side as we carry forth through the rest of the evening. A dry evening expected as well Wednesday night, 5 o'clock, 77, and temperatures right around 7 o'clock when the show starts. We'll be in the lower to middle 70s. A beautiful evening ahead, and those temperatures approach 90 by the upcoming weekend. We'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
After long-standing efforts from Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin, 3 of the 4 biggest pharmaceutical companies say they're going to start capping the prices of their inhalers.
They used to charge families like ours $600 a month for an inhaler, even though they cost less than $5 to make. So Tammy Baldwin fought the drug companies, and she won. Now, Hadley's inhaler costs $35, and we're breathing easier.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message. I don't work for the drug companies. I work for you.
Drive into summer with a new Honda Accord Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, or the all-new Civic Hybrid. Take a vacation, staycation, or just a weekend drive with the windows down. Whatever you do, make it epic with Honda. The 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Overall EV and Hybrid Brand. So act now. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Member Appreciation Event. While we offer unbeatable deals every day, now through July 31st, we're showing extra appreciation to our rewards members with exclusive deals. Like $100 instant savings on 4 Michelin, BF Goodrich, or Uniroyal tires. Rewards members get an extra $25 instant savings on any set of 4. Rewards members save $3 on Blaine's Lawn and Garden utility batteries. Not a rewards member? Sign up at checkout or online. Don't miss our Rewards Member Appreciation Event going on now.
The savings are sizzling with items under $3 all week long at Hy-Vee. That's right, under $3. Get fresh meat for the grill and the freshest produce around for under $3. Cool down with sweet treats the whole family will love for under $3. Pack your pantry and save on staples for under $3. Get these great deals and more all week long, only at Hy-Vee.
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic, don't you think? We try to put our phones down, but we need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else. Ironic. Ironic. But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Traffic jam. Ugh, and I'm already late.
Today marks the unofficial kickoff of the college football season, Big Ten Media Days in Indianapolis. Andrew Banstra was there and talked with the Badgers about the Big Ten's dramatic expansion.
At this point, the Big Ten may as well just be called the Big 18. The additions of Washington, Oregon, UCLA, and USC make the conference much stronger and Wisconsin's schedule all the more challenging. But for Luke Fickell, it's a great thing for both the Big Ten and for the Badgers. He wants to play against the very best week in and week out, but at the same time acknowledges that it will have to change their approach to the season.
I think it's a great thing. I think it's great for our conference. I think it's great for college football. You know, I mean, but it's a greater challenge too. You know, but it gives everybody the same opportunities, and I think ultimately that's what we all want. From top to bottom, I think, in my opinion, we have to attack the season a little bit different. There's going to be a challenge. Not that there weren't challenges every week, but the physicality, all the different things that you're going to have.
Fickell added that there's never been a better time to be playing better teams more often with the expansion of the college football playoff. He says they want to test themselves, and we'll have much more on that coming up at 10. For now in Indianapolis at Big Ten Media Days, Andrew Banstra, News 3 Sports.
We're talking about football. I'm not done with summer yet.
We've got at least a couple of weeks left to go in summer, right? Actually, about 2 months left to go. And we got plenty more shower and storm chances, I'm sure, to get through. But let's talk about our shower and storm chances this evening. A few storms are starting to pop up in Juneau County. And we were just showing earlier that line of showers and storms may slide down the highway, impacting the Dells, Madison, then perhaps off towards Janesville. Then we dry out and turn hot by the end of the weekend.
Okay, thanks, Alex. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.